Next is Picklist. Picklist is a type of a field which lets you select a value from a list of values which are predefined. So it is very similar to like a drop-down menu which you would see on most of the websites. So let's see how we create a Picklist value. So let's say we'll call it subject, and then we can select, we can either use a global Picklist set or we can enter our own values. So let's enter our own values and say, so subject, and we'll say maths, computers, physics, and then can there be more? You can select this value, so which can say display values alphabetically and not in the order entered. So then this would Salesforce would automatically do the sorting here, and you can also make the first value as default, which we don't want to do. Then this particular line which says restrict Picklist to the values defined in the value set. Be very cautious of using this checkbox, because as long as you know, a user from the UI is creating a record, it is perfectly easy to do it. But when it comes to data loading, API and other stuff, especially data loading, restricting Picklist can cause errors while insertion. So you may just need to double check the requirements. Then we go next and save, right? So this would give us a Picklist field, right, which is here. So we have the Picklist field on our object now. So we can see the three values coming up and they are formatted in the alphabetical order. So we have computers first, then maths, and then physics. So we can select any one of these values because this is a Picklist field, and you can see the drop down coming up here. Let's select one of the values, and now if we click save, we would see the value showing up. Multi-select Picklist are again very similar to the Picklist field which we saw, just that it lets you select multiple values from the drop down, whilst the Picklist field just allows you to select one value. So that is the difference here. So let's say what do we call this field? Let's just call it multi-select Picklist. And again, let's say we want to add values here, so we'll call it value 1, value 2, value 3, value 4, value 5, right? And we'll again say display in the alphabetical order. There's no default value. And in this section, it also asks you to show how many visible lines that you want to show on the user interface. So default is 4, but you can add more or less here. So let's keep it to 4 at the moment. And also all of these fields that you create, you have the option to make it required. We are not making it required for the demo purposes. Next and save. That's it. So this would give you a multi-select Picklist field on your object. Multi-select Picklist, so you can add 2. Because we said 4 in the display section, so you can see only 4 values are visible here. If I remove this back, so you can see there's a scroll bar then, right? So let's add 2 values here. Please share your questions, thoughts, and feedback in the comments section, and I'll get back to you.